How y'all doing this morning, man? As y'all see in the title, I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it, man. I'm not even gonna wait. As y'all see in the title, it says gun violence in America, man. Um, the tragedy that happened Monday at the Michigan State University is all too common in America right now, right? So it got people on different aisles and different sides of the aisle. You know, people feel like they should eradicate guns. Then you got some people who, feel that, people should have a right to carry guns. So you got gun rights advocates, and then you got people who think guns should be abolished damn near. The thing that's not being addressed to me enough and shouldn't and doesn't have enough teeth is the fact that mental illness, man. This man, foreign, non-FBA, you know what I'm saying? Because he's from Jersey originally, and it's they put a lot of these foreign tethers in, they be in Jersey. They be all on the East Coast, man. It's a lot of liberal cities on the East Coast. That's why they don't be so much down south. You know what I mean? They don't be so much on the West Coast unless you Latino or something like that. But black immigrants, for some odd reason, Caribbean, Jamaican, Haitians, all Africans, they all be on the East Coast. And shit like that's the thing they do. So dog originally from New Jersey. He has some issues in New Jersey that didn't get addressed. Came here to Michigan, got caught twice with a gun. They let him go. The campus police, like I was telling my wife, you know what I mean? Like I done been on the campus passing out flyers when I had a hair show. And the way the police was on my head, you thought I was the shooter. You know what I'm saying? This in 2016 when I, did my, 2017. Because of my second hair show. Because I had my hair show on the campus at the Kellogg Center. And I never forget passing out flyers in the way they would just, treating me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, if they would have treated my mans like that, maybe this would have been avoided. So I just feel like at the end of the day, man, some things you do have to put the conspiracy hat on. You know what I mean? One of the girls who got shot happened to be a victim from Sandy Hook. And I mean, some things, man, there's just too many coincidences. You know what I mean? Period. That I just feel like some shit is hard for some people who not critical thinkers to think beyond this, but it's not for me and others who think, man, who's be like, man, hold up, man, these too much coincidences. They got movies called The Manchurian Candidate. The man came from Jersey, had issues, had mental health issues, came to Michigan, got caught with a gun twice. They got dropped down to a misdemeanor. Like, man, was he being primed and prepped for this situation? Like, make this shit make like it's like a movie. Like, he come from Jersey with issues. He come to Michigan, get caught with a gun twice. Each time they drop this shit down to a misdemeanor. Who does that? None of my homies got their shit dropped down to a misdemeanor. No FBA black American got their shit dropped down to a I don't know none. Everybody that I know from my hood that got caught with a pistol did time and got a felony on their record. They ain't get no shit dropped. So who was this nigga lawyer? Who was the judges? Why they let this man go? He's foreign. So how did he come from a foreign country? Either he's second gen or first gen. How did he come from a foreign country? He should have been deported back to his country. Like, this shit don't add up to me, man. It's like some Manchurian Candidate type shit. Rest in peace to Delicious niece. That was one of the girls who got killed. Her name was Ari something. Rest in peace to the two other victims. But this shit is too many coincidences, man. Now you got the governor. Now you got these legislators in Michigan trying to use their deaths as ways to politicize gun rights. If they would have locked this bitch ass up in Jersey, it wouldn't happen. If they would have took care of his mental illness in Jersey before he got to Michigan and when he got to Michigan, it never would have happened. If they would never drop this shit down to a misdemeanor both times, it never would have happened. Too many loopholes that he then went through. So Like the guy, I don't know his name, but he's a representative in the state house here in Michigan. He's a representative from White Lake, Michigan, Republican. He made a common sense suggestion. Why not enforce the shit that's on the books already? The gun shit that we got on the books already my man should have never been out or allowed to have a gun. Bottom line. So when you politicize these deaths, man, I feel like I tell my wife, I don't, man, God forbid, a family member or anybody, man, don't politicize my family member, dude. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. Leave they death out of it, nigga. Handle what y'all need to handle. Because at the end of the day, it's the mental health, man. Right now, it in the hood, like it's a movie called Strap. STRAPPED. Strap, that starred Fredro from the group Onyx and Bokeem. He played in so many movies, man. He when Tupac did the video, I Ain't Mad at You, he played in that. He played in the movie with Jada Pinkett, man. Damn, I can't think. I'm drawing a brain, man. Brain fart. Damn. Man, I can't think of, but he played in that. He played in a lot of movies, man. He played in Ray Charles' movie with Jamie Foxx, you know what I'm saying? The guy been in a lot of shit. So it's them two characters, right? But in the movie, it's about guns. Basically, they getting their guns from a white boy, from a white dude. It's a guy on the internet right now, if they didn't take the video down, talking about Chicago, how he's seen this, and this, I'm going from movie to real life. So that's a movie talking about Strap, how they was buying guns from the white boy, and the white boy giving them guns and all that, and selling them to them, you know what I mean, for a dirt cheap price and all that. Now, this is real life. This is on the internet. If it's still up, it's a video of a guy from Chicago talking about how he's seen them, when I say them, y'all know who I'm talking about, drop off crates of guns in the alleys in Chicago. Because you got to ask yourself, these niggas, all these guns in the hood right now as we speak is not guns that's stolen. If they stealing that many guns, dog, that means it's a lot of people reporting break-ins and robberies. And at the end of the day, man, you not going, I'm here in Michigan, man. You not about to go to Grosse Pointe as some niggas and just ride around looking to break in people's houses. You not about to go in Farmington Hills, Bloomfield Hills, all these different places where these white folk be, man, without them police on your ass, man. I'm sitting at Walmart right now. If I did this video in Beverly, Michigan, Clawson, anywhere where white folk be, I guarantee you I'm going to be panning the camera showing you like, man, to go to Elroy's. You not about to sit in a white neighborhood, dog, for not too long without the police being right on your ass because somebody going to call like, hey, it's a black guy with a gray hat on, a gray coat. He's sitting in a car and blah, blah, blah. It's not about to happen. So the guns in the hood ain't all guns being stolen from white neighborhoods or from gun shops, yo. These guns is fluctuating into the hood. And how are these niggas, if it's a gun ammo shortage, if it's a, bottom line, I mean, all these guns in the hood, man, is coming from somewhere, man. These is down there military grade armory, man. Guns, man. Where these boys getting these guns up, and how is they just licking off shots and just shooting randomly and not conserving their ammo? It's a video right now, either on IG or somewhere, and it's being touted as something funny because the guys are shooting, and they saying like, what city is this? You know what I mean? But them boys are just busting. They ain't shooting at nobody, they just busting. Where they getting their ammo from if these guns are illegal? We gotta think past. We gotta think, man. That's why they call us sheeple, and that's why they able to play us the way they play us, man. Because we don't use critical thinking skills at all. Like I said, rest in peace to them victims in Michigan State and all victims of gun violence, man. But every day in the hood is somebody getting killed, shot up, and everything, and ain't nobody politicizing that. There ain't nobody politicizing that death or deaths. Where's Grant home when somebody get killed in the hood? Little girls and shit getting hit with stray bullets. Where's Granholm on that? Not Granholm, Whitmer. Whitmer, that's her name. My bad, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Gretchen Whitmer. Where's Gretchen Whitmer with the buffs on some nigga shit? Where is she at when they get killed? I'm in the hood, nigga. Shots ring out every day, man. People get shot every day in the hood in Detroit, man. And around surrounding cities from Flint, my hometown, Lansing, all that, man. Where's the governor when that happened? Oh, it's because it's black on black. And they can't really politicize that because they don't really care about that. They want that to continue, huh? Y'all don't want the gun violence to stop in the hood, but y'all want mass shootings to stop. See, that's what I'm saying. We got to use critical thinking. Why not curb all gun violence? Why are y'all just worrying about mass shootings? When it comes to, you know, colleges, schools, things of that nature, grocery stores, y'all not worrying about what's happening on Dexter, 7 Mile? Y'all not caring about what's happening in Flint, Saginaw, Lansing, Grand Rapids? Y'all don't care? We gotta think, man. Some of this shit just be too politicized and too well orchestrated and too connected, man. Ain't no way no FBA, Black American, can have some issues in Jersey with guns, mental illness, come to another city, get caught twice with guns, go to court. Each time the judge drop his shit down to a misdemeanor and he able to do what he did in Michigan State. There's no way, man. That's why when we saying what we saying on Twitter or Tariq Nasheed or anybody who got any kind, like, where he from? You look at his hairline. You look at his name. Like, it was a profile with no picture, and I went to it. They ain't really had that many followers. I feel like these be government people, man. You know what I'm saying? But he or she posed a question like, why are y'all saying that's a non-FBA? Why are y'all questioning? Gun violence is gun violence. It shouldn't matter, blah, blah, blah. It does matter. Because he came from Jersey to Michigan. Caught with guns twice here in Michigan. The lawyer was able to get his charges dropped down to a misdemeanor. Who was his lawyer? He looked like he wasn't even able to barely take care of himself. So what lawyer represented him? Ain't no way no, what they call him, pro bono lawyer gonna get no nigga off no gun case. Who paid for the lawyer? What connections, man? Like, think, like, dog, when you look at my man, he 43 years old. He looked like he can barely hold down a job. So that man didn't really have, shout out to the one person came into the room. That man didn't have no money to have no Johnny Cochran type lawyer, man, to get his shit dropped down to, like, look at Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez is from Canada and he foreign and he didn't, they saying he blamed Megan and it's not on camera. It ain't nobody, it's eyewitnesses. Man, and that man in prison right now. And he had to drop his lawyer to go get another high-priced lawyer that represented, I believe he getting David Kenner, who got Snoop Dogg off and got a lot of folk off, man. You got to pay to play when it comes to the judicial system. We all know this. So ain't no way no broke-ass Jamaican or Caribbean dude on the East Coast in Jersey come all the way to Michigan, get caught with a gun twice. Each time his shit get dropped down to a misdemeanor and he end up pulling off what he pulled off at Michigan State. Ain't no way, man. What's going on, Uncle Joe? Top of the morning, man. Ain't no way that he was able to get off of that, man. Everybody I know in my hood that got caught with a gun, did time, and got felonies. They shit ain't never been expunged. Now, I know cats who done got a drug charge expunged, but I ain't never known nobody from my hood in Lansing, Michigan, get caught with a gun and it get dropped down to a misdemeanor. None. Matter of fact, I'm going to go outside my hood and go to other niggas I might know indirectly or directly. Nobody, man. Nobody has been in my era, my city, caught with a gun that was a FBA, which means they are lineage here to America, They ain't got no foreign roots. They ain't Jamaican, they ain't African, they ain't Haitian, they ain't none. Everybody did time. So how this man, I repeat for the 100th time, dog, come from Jersey with problems with guns and mental illness, come to Michigan, get caught with a gun twice, drop down to a misdemeanor on top of mental illness, and you telling me he's able to walk around the campus. I just told you earlier in the video how when I did my hair show at the Kellogg Center and I was passing out flyers on the campus, how the police was on my head. Everywhere I looked up, they right there. I walked all around campus. I ended up by Pinball Pete's. You know what I'm saying? It's a legendary arcade where everybody go to play the arcade game. You know what I mean? I look up, they right there. Now they weren't saying nothing to me, but they followed me through the whole fucking campus, man. And you telling me this cat was able to just walk loosely around the campus and they made contact with him, but they didn't think to, like, come on, man. Something just ain't adding up, man. And then one of the victims happened to be from Sandy Hook. Like, some shit you just got to put 2 + 2 and equal 4, man. You ain't got to do no algebra, no calculus, and none of no high-end ass math, dog. Some shit just simple 2 + 2 = 4, yo. You have to really just use your critical thinking, but we so wrapped into Democrat, Republican, blah, blah, blah. Like, in the hood, that's how I know folk outside of environments I done been in and other black folk done been in, I can't be in the hood and not use my critical thinking, because the same person I think that's my friend could be my enemy. My enemy could be my friend. So that's why I don't get into the Republican, Democrat bullshit, because at the end of the day, I'm using my hood mentality. I done seen niggas who say, yo, that's my dog, get double crossed. I know a cat, rest in peace, that got double crossed. He went to go hit a lick. My man, once they hit the lick, my man blamed him, left him in the vehicle. Took him, dumped him. They eventually found his body. I know directly who that person was and who the family member and all that was, man. He got double crossed by a person he went to go hit a lick with. This is real life. This ain't no movies. This is real. What I'm telling you is real. I'm not gonna say the names, none of that, but I'm telling you, I know firsthand. So that's why I don't get caught in Republican, Democrat, they my friends, they my enemies type shit. No, use your critical thinking and say, man, listen, man, the government is going to always, like the CIA, all these different agencies in the government play both sides of the coin, man. It's agendas that they push. If they can continuously have these random ass mass gun shootings, and then people get so wild up and into their emotions, they're not thinking, and then people say, yeah, we gonna get rid of guns. Is they gonna get rid of the guns that protect Governor Gretchen Whitmer when she come here and do her little speeches? So she basically gonna stand up there at the podium and nobody gonna protect her with a gun. So that means when Joe Biden and them come into town, they don't need no guns either, huh? Nobody gonna protect them. These celebrities, Jay-Z, Beyonce, all these people, they don't need no guns to protect them, huh? So if they got guns to protect them, why the common man? That's what the Bill of Rights and the Constitution, all that's for, because we should be able to protect ourselves from enemies afar and here. That's what the whole tyranny, when you hear white people saying tyranny, we laugh, but we not thinking like it's the reason why they put that where the Second Amendment, where you able to bear arms, man. It ain't just to bear arms just to go hunting. It's to bear arms against our government. If they turn on us, we able to protect ourselves. So if they get rid of guns, who gonna protect us? The same people who telling us we gotta take an injection, and if you don't take this injection, you lose your job. Them same people. So y'all trust the same people who told you if you don't get this injection, you're gonna lose your job. You could possibly get your kids taken away from you if you don't get them that injection. Them the same people y'all trust if they get rid of guns and we not allowed to, you know, as law-abiding citizens able to carry guns. Use your critical thinking skills, man. Use your critical thinking skills. Bottom line is, mental health in America needs to be addressed and needs to be handled. My wife didn't work with that firsthand and seen that firsthand how they treat people with mental illness and how you dare not have to kill yourself to get some help. She witnessed it firsthand. We need to address the mental health. We need to enforce the laws that's on the books right now. Because if the laws would have got enforced on the books right now, dog would have never been able to have no gun. And if the Michigan State Police who follow me around, see, they can't interview me. Because I definitely say rest in peace to the family, but Michigan State Police on that campus full of shit. How they let some random ass dude just roam the campus like that, dog, without even making contact and really getting him, shooing him off the campus, writing down his name, watching him. I just passed out some motherfucking flyers for my hair show, a legal show. I paid money. I have an event that was at the Kellogg Center. And they treated me like I was the terrorist. This is like 2017, because my hair show's in 2018. So it's like 2017 going to 2018. And I'm passing out flyers. Come all through the campus putting flyers over here, handing out flyers. Hey, I'm having a hair show at the Kellogg Center. Come do. Police follow me, man, like I was the coldest terrorist on the planet. And y'all telling me this weird ass dude was able to just walk around the campus and y'all didn't make no black dude? Because they don't know if he's foreign or not when you make, you know what I mean, from afar. So just a black dude roaming the campus? Come on, man. My pastor, I used to go, I ain't gonna say his name, but pastor I used to go to church to in Lansing, talked about that one Sunday, man. How years ago when, because his wife went to Michigan State. He went to go pick her up and how they had him. And this is in the late 80s. I mean, either the 80s, early 80s or late 80s. And how they hemmed them up. Come on, man. Some shit just don't make sense, man. Don't add up. I'm gonna get off here, man. I'm too riled up, man. But I just had to go live because I was just having a conversation with my wife about this, man. Like, shit just don't add up, man. And why people mourning and dealing with emotions and all that, we not thinking like, yo, this shit just don't add up, bro. Don't add up. Y'all enjoy y'all day, man. Stay safe out here. You hear me? Peace.